Hello guys, so how are you guys doing? How have you guys been? It's lovely to see you guys once again. It's lovely to be with you guys once again. So in case you're new here, this is Linda Frank and you are welcome. Okay, in this channel we do everything and there's nothing we don't do here. We do story times, we do reaction videos, we do YouTube tips, growth video, business tips, growth videos. We just do a whole lot of stuff, guys. So in today's video, we are going to be doing another story time, and I am going to be telling you guys how my brother and I ran away from home some years back. So guys, we actually ran away from home. Oh my god. First of all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, help promote it to the YouTube algorithm so that they can share it out largely, okay? And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, turning on your bell not to miss out on any of our future uploads. So where were we? So the previous video I did about growing up with my narcissistic father and some of the things I went through as a child. And in this video is just more of a continuation of that, because it's because of my narcissistic father that my brother and I decided to run away from home. So you'll be asking yourself, how can somebody decide to run away from home? And if you know that you have ran away from home like once or twice when you are a child, can you just comment down below? Let me know that it's not only me in this club. Like, it's not only me in this club, okay? Let me know, comment down below, let me not feel like I'm a lost sheep or something like that. Anyway guys, so one day we were coming home from church, okay, with my brother, and those days is when computer came into the picture. And the computer that was there those days is not like laptop, these computers with hunchback, okay? So they were opening cybers around. So my brother now told me, because he's 2 years older than me, he told me that I want you to take me to my friend. I remember his friend's name was Fanuel. I want you to take me to your friend. I want you to take me to my friend cyber, okay? I want to go and do something. And that back then the computers just came, and everything about computer was just fascinating to me because it was my brother putting me through it. Like, you already knew because he had a friend working at the cyber, the Fanwell, okay? So we went. So we started watching action movies. Oh my goodness. And those days movies were just so good. I don't know, we were just watching movies back to back, and we were so fascinated. So we can actually watch a movie inside the computer. Oh my god. And time was just flying and we didn't know. So by the time we noticed that time has gone, it was already so late. We started going home. On our way, it rained so high that day, okay? So when we reached home, mommy now said, you know, you have to go and grind corn, because back in the days in the village you have to go and grind corn, and the grinding machine used to be very far from home. It's not like now that you can find electricity all over the village, electricity all over the compound, grinding portion mills all over the place. You guys, if you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. If you can relate, if you are a Kenyan, let me know, okay? So we came late and then we left in a hurry. We wanted to go and grind corn. It was already around 6 in the evening. We met my dad coming back from the city, because he used to stay in the city most times. And over the weekend he will come back and you still have some engagements here and there before he will now come, okay? So I guess that day he just came back from the city on that Sunday. It was a Sunday, because all these things are happening after church. So definitely it was Sunday. So he now looks at us like this. And he's like, you tell me where you're coming from. Just go where you're going, and when you come back, you have to tell me where you went to and where you're coming from. Yeah? Wahala, 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 they like bicycle. So we were just like, we were already shivering. We want to go and do this, but we were already scared that when we come back, what will happen? So the moment my dad went, like, he walked past us, because when we saw him we got scared. Then he was also scaring us with his words, because you know a narcissist always wants people to be scared of him. He wants to get you intimidated, you know. So As he walked past us, my brother just turned to me and said, see, the way it looks like it's not so nice. It looks like when we come back, we are not going to get it easy. We are going to get it rough. And trust me, I'm not going to let him touch me. That's what he said to me. And I looked at him and I was like, you're not going to let him touch you. So is it me that will now let him touch me? No, So I told him, see, we are dying here, okay? If you say he won't touch you, he won't definitely touch me either. I'm not going to let him to use all his anger and kill only me, pounce on only me. I will not. So guys, I'm trying to rush this story because I don't want this video to be too long. And if it's gonna be too long, we're gonna be cutting it and do part 2 on our next upload. So we went. Then when we came back, we had a house, then we had a kitchen outside the house. Like village setting, you have a main house which has a kitchen inside, of course, but there's another kitchen outside. If you can relate, if you are Kenyans, we like it that way. So this other kitchen outside can be used as a storeroom. It can also be a kitchen and some many other things, okay? Anything that you don't want to store in the main house can be stored there as well. So when we came back, Dad just came and he stood by the kitchen door. And you know, my dad has always been huge. And growing up, we were two tiny people, you know? We were tiny. Even me, I don't know where this body came from, because people who grew up with me know that I'm so slim. I used to be slim. I used to do modeling. I used to be that 45 kgs, because there are some modeling jobs that if you want to go and do, I guess this one will just be another different story time altogether. But they will tell you that if you are more than 45 kgs, they are not gonna take you. So I was starving myself to death. I just wanted to get the job. I just wanted to get the deals, okay? So he now said, he came and stood by the door. And he was like, he wanted to slap my brother. And before he could slap my brother just gave him a miss and he slapped the kitchen door. And he was, as he was standing, putting his legs apart, my brother left him, he missed it. The guy slapped the kitchen door, and then my brother passed in between my daddy's laps, and he was out. And it was the season of corn, maize plantation were very tall, they were big, soon to be harvested. So as my brother just passed through that, he just entered the back of the kitchen. There was a maize plantation there, and he disappeared inside the maize. And you know, back in the days, you don't have a phone as a child, okay? So when I looked and I saw it like that, he went through the maize plantation behind the house. I went through the maize plantation in front of the house, and everybody was running skelter, but we somehow gather ourselves, you understand? So I now read, and my father was calling on me because I'm the only daughter, and I've never done something like this before. I was just surprised. So which bang have they been smoking? Like, which weed have they introduced my daughter to? Because I don't understand this girl. And I was a good kid, if you shout at me, I will understand what you're saying. If you advise me, I'll take it. I will not repeat the mistake again. You will see that remorse and fear, but that day I just became so, man, guys, like, everybody has an elastic limit. That's just all I want to say. Everybody has an elastic limit, okay? So we ran away, and then I went and slept at a cousin of mine place. And the next day I noticed where my brother was. So I went and joined him. So apparently he had gone to our friend's place. This friend of ours was a single mom with 5 children, right? Yes, single mom with 5 children, though not all her 5 children were staying. She was staying with 3 of them at the time.